A federal bill has been introduced to remove SBRs, short-barreled rifles, from the NFA, or the National Firearms Act. Why did they wait until now? Well, let's hear about it here on the next episode of Guns and Gadgets. Hey everybody, welcome back to Guns and Gadgets, your source for Second Amendment news. You heard me right. A new bill has been introduced this past Tuesday, a couple days ago, that looks to remove SBRs from the NFA. Now, the NFA, as you know, has been around since 1934, and that's the $200 tax stamp and registration of machine guns and SBRs, etc. And this bill is H.R. 5289. I'll have a link in the description if you want to read it. And it was submitted by Representative Roger Marshall out of Kansas. He's a Republican. The title of the bill is the Home Defense and Competitive Shooting Act. And Representative Marshall had this to say when he was unveiling this act. Opponents of the Home Defense and Competitive Shooting Act want to use bureaucracy and regulations to obstruct citizens attempting to exercise their God-given right to keep and bear arms. The firearms addressed in this bill are commonly used for hunting, personal defense, and competitive shooting. Now, for those who are not familiar with what SBRs are, short barrel rifles, it's a rifle under 26 inches in overall length, or a rifle that has a barrel less than 16 inches falls under the NFA. Now, he says they're in common use, and he's right. According to the ATF, as of May of 2019, there were 413,167 SBRs registered in the National Firearms Registration and Transfer record. That's because in the NFA they record each and every sale, conversion, or transfer of NFA items, SBRs, etc. And that is a drastic increase from the numbers from 5 years ago, where they sat at 137,201. Now, this bill was referred to two different committees, the House Ways and Means Committee and the House Committee on the Judiciary. Both are run and controlled by Democrats. Another quote that Rep. Marshall said on this was, quote, "Since I came to Congress, I have fought tooth and nail to stop attempts that would strip our constitutional right to keep and bear arms. This bill will eliminate regulations designed not to protect Americans, but to deny them their constitutional rights." Now, the question I have is, Representative Marshall, you were elected in 2016. That's when Republicans had control of the House, Senate, and the presidency. Why wasn't this submitted then? It's submitted now in 2019, going into the 2020 session, and the House is controlled by Democrats. This bill doesn't stand a snowball's chance in hell, in my personal, humble opinion. What do you think? Do you think the Democrats right now that are hell-bent on gun control and trying to elect somebody to the likes of Michael Bloomberg, do you think they'll pass anything through a committee to get to a full vote to take away SBRs out of the NFA? I don't think so. But again, the bill is H.R. 5289. I'll have a link in the description, like I said. And I want to take a quick moment to thank you. It's coming up to the end of the year, and I just got some numbers from YouTube. They sent me an email saying, I'll tell you the numbers, but I just want to thank each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart on what has been the best year for Guns and Gadgets. I know how important you are. You, right there watching this. I can't do this without you, and these numbers don't happen without you. I want to thank you because as of, I don't know, this email came today, so I guess the numbers are as of last week. We got another new 60,697 subscribers to the channel, and I put out 338 videos this year. That's a lot of work, but I don't do it without you. And on top of that, total hours watched for 573,688 hours watched. I mean, these numbers are so freaking humbling. Thank you. You know, like I said, you guys are this channel. This community is the best in YouTube. Seriously, we're the only community that does this full time, you know, and we'll sprinkle in some other cool stuff. But without you, this doesn't happen. We also got over 8.7 million views this year, and we're that close to 20 million views altogether. Guys and gals, thank you. Again, from the bottom of my heart. You guys keep this going, whether you realize it or not. The fact that you watch, the fact that you hit the thumbs up, even the couple of you that hit the thumbs down all the time, you know, just to stir my pot, you know. You guys and gals are all valuable. I can't do it without you, and I won't do it without you. So please I hope you stick around and through 2020. Hopefully we get past that December 10th cutoff there coming up next week. But I just want you to know how valuable you are to me and how much you mean to not just me but this family. You, the viewer, the supporters out there, have been instrumental to my family in the last month or two, and we will never forget it. So thank you so much. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to Guns and Gadgets. Our numbers need to get higher. I think we can get higher next year. Let's smash the numbers we have now, and I look forward to each and every time I get in front of this camera to bring you the news. So until we see each other again, I am Jared, your humble host of Guns and Gadgets. Be safe, stay vigilant, and carry a weapon. Have a great night, everybody.